What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is a bit later at night. It's around like 9 p.m. But I decided to work on the hatch a little bit and I was like, might as well just film it for you guys. But I did say, I think in my last video or something, that I was gonna send my J-Blood and my COS rear bumper to get painted, which I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I'm gonna drop it off to the collision center tomorrow, let them paint it. So I gotta take out my gas cap again and all that. But I'm just doing some last minute like mock-up, seeing if everything fits right before I send it in. And I already took off my front bumper. Just rocking the SR bumper with C-Tar grill and SR lip. And I put the J-Blood on. This is actually one of the reasons why I actually went to 16s. Because when I'm running this kit or the full Mugen kit, 16s with a kit look a lot better. They're filling more of the wheel well. It still is good with the SR bumper, but I just wanted, like, if I had the kit on, the 16s just fit it more. It just fills it in more. And I did adjust it a little bit more, so I have like good fitment, and it's tucked in the tire. So same goes with the back. I still have to, I think on the COS rear bumper, I have to drill it out a little bit. These little holes, drill out a little bit, and then it'll fit right up like nothing. But everything else on this bumper is perfect. I think this one's perfect also. It fits really well. Like, look at the line between the hood and the grill of the bumper. Fits perfect. I might just have to adjust the headlight bracket a little bit, but yeah. And the tuck radiator fits right in there. So good. I'm beyond shocked at how I'm out of my radiator and it fits the bumper without me having to like cut anything. It clears all around. Like there's clearance up top and there's clearance down here. Like, I'm beyond shocked about that. The bumper, it still sits the same as my SR lip. Same height, it just right here, it ducks down a little bit, but most of the time you don't really scrape here, you scrape roughly right here. And this bumper does protrude out a little bit more compared to the SR bumper, so I think I might scrape a little bit, but it should be okay. But damn, just look how good that looks, guys. Wow, that looks so good. Before I get into this topic, huge shout out to everybody that bought this sticker. I still have a couple left. There's not that many of the white backgrounds. I still have I think probably like 20 or so of the black backgrounds. So you guys haven't checked this out, check it out on the Big Cartel site before it's sold out. I still have a bunch of the OG ones, and yeah, thank you for buying these. Thank you for supporting, guys. That is what we should be doing. We should not be listening to others. We should just keep building our cars our own way. I don't really care too much about comments, but I do read the comments and just see like what you guys say and stuff. A lot of people really dig the 15s on this car, and I kind of understand why, because everybody's so attached to 15s, like how I was. And the 15s with the meated look or whatever, we were saying the 16s look too big on the car, and believe it or not, I actually bought the wheels knowing that the 16s will look kind of too big for a hatch. But in the long run, you could make it work. Normally, when you build a car, right when you buy that one part, it doesn't mean that it will fit, it doesn't mean it will look good. You have to make it look good. Wheel fitment is one of those things where you actually have to make it look good. So even though these are 16s, they still kind of look like they're like 17s or 18s or 19s. If you actually put some work into adjusting your fitment, lowering the car, adding camber, do whatever you want, you can make it fit perfect. And this is not, I wouldn't say perfect, but this is more towards the fitment that I like. I like pretty much flush fitment, no finger gap, and yeah, pretty much no finger gap. So that is what I aim for. Everybody has like different styles and stuff on how they want to do their fitment and how they build the car. I understand that a lot of people love the SR look. I love the SR look, I love the J-Blood, and I love the Mugen kit. But you guys know me, I like changing styles around. I don't like sticking with one type of style. I like changing it so I don't get bored of the car. So with the J-Blood, I'm glad I didn't sell it. I sold the side skirts, but we're keeping the front bumper because we're gonna get it painted and yeah, get a color match to the car for IBOC, guys. So you guys are going to IBOC, come out, but believe it or not, come to the IBOC pre-meet, and this car will not be at IBOC. I will be at the IBOC pre-meet, which will be hosted at Nemo's Garage on May 5th at 5 to 9 p.m. and pretty much it's just for fun guys. You got hazmat, all the other stuff. Yeah, that car will be here and it'll be finished with the bumper and the rear bumper. Most likely it'll get painted by then. Someone did say about the wheels how by 8 plus 25 you're not gonna be able to fit those, they're too wide. Like how I was saying about fitment, you can make it work if you just put your mindset to it. Just keep adjusting and do all that. You know, I came from the stand scene. Like my first car, I have to admit it, that thing was slammed, had 15 by 9, -8. Work equipped all 3s in the front, 15 by 10, -3 in the rears. So that's why I came from the stand scene, I came from the fitment background and all that. Like I used to mess with fitment for so long. This is my 4th Civic. My first Civic was a slam one. Second, third was more functional, and this one's more functional also. But I still care about fitment because fitment is what changes the whole look on the car. You can have a good looking car, but if you have like steelies on your car, I'm not trying to like point anyone out, but I'm saying like if you have steelies on your car, but you have a full looking, like nice looking car, of course your car is gonna be thrown off, you know. But when you get wheels that fit well and all that, it just makes your whole car look that much better. There's always people out there that will say something first, but in the end, they will always see what you do to your car, you fix it, you make it look good, and in the end, they're on the same page or same boat as you. When people speak too soon, you have to wait because you never know what that person could do, because at first a car could look shitty, but then give it one day or give it like a week or so, it could look really, really good. But you guys know there's a lot of other Honda YouTubers out there, and we all build differently, we all do our things differently. So a lot of people, you know, if you watch a lot of like the same category, like type of YouTube videos, you'll get attached to like that dude's car, and then when you look at a different dude's car, you're like, oh, it's not the same as that dude's car. That's how it is. All builds should be different. All builds shouldn't be the same. But I mean, that is up to you guys on what you guys want to build. But I personally, you know, I build this car because I want to, and there's this thing that a lot of diehard enthusiasts do, is going by the catalog. Now, you guys don't know, going by the catalog is pretty much running, like if I'm running spoon parts, I will stick strictly with spoon. So I'm gonna be getting spoon wheels, spoon wing, which I have over there, and all that. But since I have the Mugen kit now, a lot of people assume that I was gonna get like Mugen MF10s, MF8s to match the kit. But for me, I'm more the guy that likes building a car due to what I like. I build it because, well, I put whatever on my car that I like, that I always wanted, that I've seen in person, I just want it. So this car isn't really like a catalog car, if that makes any sense. So even if I put the Mugen kit on there, I'm still gonna keep the T's, still gonna keep the spoon calipers, still gonna keep all the spoon parts on the engine bay and all that like that. I put parts on my car that I like, so if I feel like the J-Buck kit looks good, put it on. Feel like the T's look good, the 16s, put it on, and just make it look good. You can make anything look good with some time, make it look good, and in the end, people will be like, oh wow, I hated the 16s at first, now I like the 16s. This is why I always say that at the end of my video. It's just something that people should be doing, is the only thing others is to keep building, because social media is a very, very powerful tool that you could use. And a lot of people end up getting sucked into social media and be like, yo, I could do this, get more followers, I could do this, get more subscribers. But for me, I use social media as a tool to expand, you know, to learn more about everything else and meet up with other companies and everything like that. I'm very glad to be like making videos for you guys, because I want to show you guys how like SoCal Hondas are built, because there's a lot more East Coast Honda channels out there. Different variety of Honda channels on YouTube is always a good thing. You're not stuck seeing the same car, you know? And I know a lot of people like seeing the hatch and stuff. They say it's really clean. They say this inspiration. I really respect that, but the car is not clean. The car has dings. It's not perfect or anything. The paint could be better. It's not a show car. And also someone did say that the TEs, since they're 8s, they stick out too much. But okay, this has really bad toe right now. There is less than a degree. It should roughly be 1.5 degrees, because on my 15s I was running only like -1 degree of rear camber in the back. It's not that much camber. The fronts, I'm still roughly running 2.5 degrees of front camber. It's not overkill or anything. Like people are saying that you cannot fit these wheels, and you can see that the wheel's towed out because I do need to get alignment. But before it was like this, but I pushed it back in. I just did a self alignment real quick. See, on this side the toe's out, but yeah, you can make anything fit, just do it. But look how good that looks, guys. That looks so good, man. And I still need to go get double-sided tape for the Mugen wing, because the badge is still not on there. But I actually did pull the car out today and brought it outside and got some coffee. and it actually matches really well. It's slightly lighter, but it's pretty dead on. But in broad daylight, it actually matches really well. So very happy about that. But we're still not going to that same place. We're going to a different place, drop out the front and rear bumper, and then eventually I will bring the whole moving kit to get painted. I'm still waiting for my homie to pick up my wheels, or his wheels. This spoon wing, chill there for now, and the secret will be still for sale, probably. I'm not too sure. Carlos, if you're watching this, I'm sorry I let you down. I did tell you I was gonna put on my car, but sorry. But that is it, guys. Just keep building what you guys are building, you know. Comments are comments, opinions are opinions, but in the end, build it because you want to build it that way. And this is the real definition of this car. ITBs, everybody hates ITBs. After you got ITBs, now people want ITBs. So it's, people change their mind so much, man.